In today's fast-paced and ever-changing economy, understanding the basics of business is more important than ever. From the humble beginnings of a startup to the complex operations of a multinational corporation, businesses of all shapes and sizes play a vital role in shaping the world that we live in. Welcome to this week's edition of Syllabis iDiscover, a free bi-weekly educational supplement that's aligned to the South African CAPS curriculum. Today, we're going to learn about the basics of business. So let's just get straight into it. Most businesses, big and small, have 5 main departments: sales, marketing, finance, operations, and human resources. The main purpose of the sales department is to bring in customers and revenue for the business. To do this, people working in sales first need to identify potential customers, then they need to build relationships with these potential customers, and then they have to persuade these potential customers to buy the company's products or services. Next is the marketing department. The marketing department is responsible for promoting the business. This means that the marketing team has to come up with ideas to make the business popular and well known in the public. The marketing department first has to research the target market and get a clear understanding of how they behave, and then the marketing team has to create adverts and campaigns to attract the people in the target market so that they can purchase the products. Now let's talk about money and the finance department. The finance department handles all the money in the business. The team must track the money that's made and spent, and they must budget for the future revenue and expenses. The finance team also has to draw up detailed financial reports that explain what's happening with the money of the business. Another department is the operations department. Operations is the backbone of the business. They're responsible for running the business every single day. They have to make sure that everything runs smoothly on a day-to-day basis, and they handle any problems that may arise. Operations has to make sure that products and services are high quality and that things get done on time. Now, the last major department is the human resources department. Human resources is responsible for managing the business employees. HR has to recruit and hire new employees, and they also fire or dismiss employees as well. HR must train and develop all the new recruits and make sure that the business obeys all the employment laws of the country. Now, all these departments have to work together to form a functioning business. For example, the sales and marketing departments have to work hand in hand. First, the marketing team finds the target audience and creates adverts, and then the sales team has to engage with the potential customers and turn their interest into revenue for the business. Finance and operations also have to work together because the operations department has to do its job in line with the budgets set by the finance department. And the finance department has to support the operations department with the necessary funds. Human resources is linked to all the departments in the business, simply because it provides the employees needed to carry out the different tasks. Simple. Now, let's talk about strategy. What is strategy? Business strategy is the process of developing a plan to achieve a company's goals and objectives. Strategy involves analyzing the business's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and then choosing the best actions to take in order to achieve success. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, became extremely well known for his strategy, which prioritized extreme customer satisfaction. He believed that obsessing over customers, making them happy, and keeping them happy would be the key to his business's success. This strategy of customer obsession has become a core strength of Amazon, and it's one of the reasons why they are the biggest and most valuable company on the planet. Howard Schultz is another businessman who believed in making people happy. Mr. Schultz is the mastermind behind the success of Starbucks. He also believes in making people happy. Schultz's strategy was employee satisfaction. Schultz and Starbucks paid employees very well, provided them with healthcare, and gave them company shares. He believed that keeping employees happy would make them more productive and engaged in their work, which would ultimately benefit the company as a whole. And guess what? He was right. Happy employees keep customers happy, which makes more money for the business. We can't talk about the basics of business without talking about financial statements. The three most important financial documents of a business are the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow statement. The income statement is also known as the profit and loss statement. It shows all the business revenue and expenses over a period of time. To find the profit or loss, you have to subtract the total expenses from the total income. If the answer is positive, then the business made a profit. And if it's negative, then the business made a loss. Profit and loss helps the business identify areas where expenses can be reduced or revenues could be increased. The next statement is the balance sheet. The balance sheet shows the health and financial position of a business. The balance sheet gives information about the assets, liabilities, and equity of a business. Assets are the thing that the business owns, like vehicles, cash, buildings, and equipment. Liabilities are the debts that the business owes to different parties and people. And equity is the value of the business to the owners. Last but not least is the cash flow statement. The cash flow statement does exactly what its name says. It tracks the cash that flows into the business and the cash that flows out of the business. The cash flow statement is only concerned with cash. It doesn't consider credit sales or any other form of income that is not cash. The cash flow statement is important because it helps your business understand how well it makes cash, and it helps to make decisions about budgeting, financing, and managing the working capital. So that's it. These are the fundamentals of business. Remember, your business will have different departments that all work together and follow a set strategy to help achieve the business goals and obtain maximum success.